Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at, is this connection love or lust? Okay, this is gonna be a juicy reading just for fun, and there may be some 18+ messages in this reading, so if you're not over the age of 18, please click off this reading. I'm now going to show you crystals for each pile. So for pile number 1, we have rose quartz. For pile number 2, we have strawberry obsidian. For pile number 3, we have amethyst. I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to, the one that is calling out to your soul the most based on the person and the connection in your mind. And that will be your pile for today, the one you're most drawn to. If you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I will see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number 1s. If you chose this rose quartz crystal, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at, is this connection love or lust? Okay, this is just a juicy read just for fun. A light-hearted kind of reading, so there may include some 18+ messages if it does have that in this pile, so just be aware of that. If you're not over the age of 18, please click off this reading. So I'm now going to pull tarot cards and oracle cards on camera, but before I get started with this reading, I do have a small favor to ask from you, my pile number 1s. So the last 3 months, 78% of people who watch my channel didn't subscribe. So if you've ever liked any of the videos I've posted and you like this channel, can you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button? It helps my channel more than you know, and the bigger the channel gets, the more content I can create and put out to you guys. I also want to thank everyone that has been here since the beginning supporting, and those that have been subscribing within the past few days. Thank you for all your support. I'm so grateful, and enjoy the reading. Okay, so I think I'm going to start out by pulling 2 oracle cards for your question. So for my pile number 1s, please, spirit guides of my pile number 1s, may I please look into my pile number 1's connection, their romantic connection, and the question, is this connection love or lust? We have intuition, is this connection love or lust? We have shame, we have an extra card with divine lineage, so I know this is coming from your ancestors then, this message. So there's not going to be enough cards to add in this 3rd card, but I guess this is a message from your ancestors. And then for the other, we have other cards here. Oh my gosh, in between these cards, feeling safe and Medusa with rage. So that tells us a little bit into the reading. I don't have space for these 2 extra cards. Okay. If I remember correctly, Medusa was kind of, trigger warning for the story, Medusa was kind of a victim of assault in a sexual way, and if I remember her story correctly, she kind of just had a lot of anger and rage towards the gods that did that to her. And if I'm not mistaken, you can correct me in the comments, but she asked Athena, I think, to be turned into her monster-like self with snake-like hair, and then asked to be put in a cave so that she wouldn't have to deal with that anymore. And she had so much anger towards that. And this card that I just pulled now with feeling safe could represent this kind of feeling of like, maybe not like, maybe it doesn't necessarily mean all of you have gone through that. It could just represent this kind of anger towards men, or anger towards situations you've been through, with a shame card, maybe not feeling so great about yourself or your body, or feeling so great about expressing the sexuality, because it's like almost like this fear of being taken advantage of, needing to feel safe. And that is completely okay, my pal number ones. Sometimes we have traumas or pains associated to our sexuality, and I'm seeing the sacral chakra energies, the womb energies, depending on who's watching this, because I know not everyone here is a woman, but the sacral chakra energies are responsible for our creativity, for our motivation, for our sexuality and how we express that, but also our connection to our confidence and ourself and our bodies and how we feel about that. And that can get blocked through people maybe talking bad or criticizing our bodies, people taking advantage of us in that way, or trigger warning, slut shaming us, or just making us feel bad about our sexuality. And it can contribute to this feeling of shame, this feeling of like not feeling the best in our bodies. And I think for you, my pal number ones, it's really important to trust your intuition, but also to really have a partner that makes you feel safe in sexual situations, that makes you feel safe, that does things for you, that makes you feel like, okay, this person's not just using me, like aftercare, for example, or asking you questions, things like that, and having partners that understand our sexual boundaries, like if you don't want to be touched in certain areas, you know what I mean? So I think it's just about, is your partner making you feel safe? And if not, how can we communicate that to them? And how can we start to really build the sense of safety in our bodies? This is the message from your ancestors. And I'm feeling, I still want to pull more cards, but I was just feeling the energy so strongly now. And I'm feeling the energies from feminine ancestors that have maybe been through the same, and they want you to know that they're here for you and that they understand. And coming from me, I completely understand this energy. I know this is not about me, but I think it also helps to have someone understand the things we go through, because I've been through this too, and it's not always a nice feeling. And sometimes we don't really know whether a person is really there for us for love, or they just want something from us, and it's not a nice feeling. So I totally empathize with you, my pal number ones, and I'm totally here for you. If you need to cry, I'm holding space for you. If you need to express your feelings, I'm holding space for you right now. And if you want to talk in the comments, you're more than welcome to. So spirit guides of my pal number ones, is this connection love or lust? Okay, we have abundance. And we have the card turn away. We have an extra card, trust. Okay, so since we have this extra card coming out with trust, this lets me know either you can trust this person or you can trust your intuition. We'll see as we pull tarot cards. I just want to get more of the energies first. So, like I said, my pile number ones, I think it's really important for you to have a safe, trustworthy partner, someone that makes you feel safe in your body, someone that understands and respects your body, someone that understands and respects your sexual boundaries, you know what I mean? And I think it's just really important for you. Spirit is letting me know, your ancestors, that this can be an abundant form of love. And with turn away right under shame, I first want to get more cards to see the general energies, but it's kind of giving me this vibe that this abundant form of love can fill in, and even with the baby here, it reminds me of the womb space, the sacral chakra with all the orange here. Anyways, this kind of connection, if this person really pours into you and makes you feel safe and respects your sexual boundaries and does all those things for you, it may not fix the shame associated with it or that feeling associated with it. It may not completely do that, but it may be healing in some way. It may help you have this safer connection with your body and have a deeper connection to your body, and almost like this feeling of listening to your body, because your body is so smart. And when we have traumas associated with this, we can carry certain parts of shame in our body or certain traumas in our body at certain places, and then our body is so smart that maybe we don't like being touched in those places, or it just feels uncomfortable in those places. So that's kind of like the general vibe I'm getting. But something about listening to your body and having a partner that respects your body, that makes you feel safe, is really going to help you develop a deeper connection to your body, where you understand your body and you're not turning away from the shame, but you're it kind of reminds me of leaving it behind, because this woman looks like she's standing here and she looks like, I don't know why, I'm kind of getting the vibe of saying goodbye to someone and looking at them for the last time with all these fishes swimming by. I don't know why I'm getting that image, but I guess maybe it would be saying goodbye to it, or saying goodbye to bits and pieces of it as you heal it slowly but surely. But know that healing isn't linear. However, I feel this connection could be an abundant form of love that can really pour into you if you feel drawn to it. Why are there always cards in between my other decks? We have positivity. I guess Spirit just wants to give you lots of messages today, my pile ones. I don't know why that happened. Anyways, Spirit guides of my pile number ones, is this connection love or lust? We have I remember with soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Spirit guides of my pile number ones, is this connection love or lust? We have the blue flame with spontaneous awakening, activation, and integration time. At the back of the deck, we have deep cellular healing with physical and emotional healing. I'm just going to check that these oracle cards are straight on camera, and I'm going to pull tarot cards for you, my pal ones. So what I am feeling straight away is that this is a past life connection with the I remember card, soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life, spontaneous awakening, activation, and integration time. This lets me know this is some kind of connection, past life connection from your Akashic records, from your past life memories, and we'll see more as we go along. But something about this connection is going to teach you something here with the blue flame, is going to awaken you to something, is going to help you have realizations towards this type of energy. And this is kind of reminding me of cracks in the foundation. And I think sometimes when we can give our bodies an abundant form of love when it's experienced trauma. We can almost like fill up those cracks in our foundation of what we were supposed to receive or could have received in childhood, in our young years, depending on where this crack comes from in our life, whether it's from childhood, from teenagers years, young adult years. It's like sometimes trauma can create cracks in our foundation. But if we fill that up with healing and love, it's almost like we can rebuild our stable foundation and our stable sense of self with our bodies. And that is the message I see here. You may be getting some realizations regarding this energies with this partner. Okay? So, is this connection love or lust for my pile number ones, please? We have the Eight of Materials, which is the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Justice card. We have the Fool card. We have the Two of Inspiration, which is the Two of Wands. We have the Queen of Materials, which is the Queen of Pentacles. So, what I am feeling so far, we have another card that wants to come out, the Nine of Voices, which is the Nine of Swords. And we have the Two of Cups at the back of the deck. Okay, so what I am feeling so far from these cards, I think this person is being completely honest with you with the Justice card, but with the Fool card and the Two of Wands, it's kind of making me feel like this connection is kind of new for some of you. Like, for some of you, this is a new connection and we still have to almost color in the pages and write the pages of this love with the blank space here. It's kind of giving me that vibe of like, we still need to fill in the blanks. We still need to get to know this person. We still need to fill our mind with color of... A spirit is showing me, you know, like on those doctor scans where they scan the brain and it has many different colors or something like that. Spirit is showing me that. I'm not sure if it's scientifically true or even correct, but Spirit is showing me that. It's almost like your brain needs different parts of knowledge of this person to truly know for sure, to truly trust this person for sure. And with the Queen of Pentacles and the energies of our body, I think it's really important for you to really listen to your body and really trust your body and what it's telling you as you get to know this person, if this is a new connection, and to try not let the worries get to you too much with the Nine of Swords. And maybe the worries are also telling you something deeper about this energies. Okay, and I think forming a deeper connection to our body, because Queen of Pentacles is the earth element. And usually I would read the Queen of Pentacles different, but since we had those previous energies we spoke about, I feel this is the connection to your body and listening to your body. And if your body doesn't feel safe around a person, that might either be your anxiety or it might be your intuition. So it's important to discern between the two, but also our body is very smart. Our body does not lie to us. If we're intimate with someone and we don't feel safe, then that is our body telling us that. What can we do to implement that feeling of safety? And if we do communicate to that person and they still can't help us in that way, then I think it's better to either set stronger boundaries around that and listening to your body, or listening to your body and cutting the connection off if your intuition and your body is telling you this is not it. So I guess for all of you is different. For some of you, this is not a new connection, whereas for others of you, this is. I feel for most of you, this person has honest intentions towards you with the Justice card. And if not, with the Justice card, I see that as like the truth will be shown to you. The truth will come out. You will see it yourself. And with her eyes closed, it makes me feel like you won't be looking for it. You won't be looking for that information, but it will be shown to you in some way, whether this person is trustworthy or not, or whether you need to trust your body and your intuition. So I guess Spirit isn't giving me a straight answer here. Sometimes Spirit does that. They love to talk in riddles and make us figure it out ourselves. But I think it's really important to discern between the two. The Eight of Pentacles. I'm trying to get the energy. I don't know why. This image is kind of reminding me of those dancers where they would use different hands and then like dance around and the people would be behind them and dance with them. I don't know why it's reminding me of that. I know the Eight of Pentacles isn't usually read like that, but it's reminding me of that as I look at the image. And I'm hearing dancing may help you gain a deeper connection to your body in some way, or moving your body around in movements that feel good to you or feel sensual to you, or help you feel just a deeper sense of love to your body with the roses, because roses represent love. I think that could really benefit you, my pile number ones. Or yoga, or things that just make you feel good in your body. It can help you. I'm hearing like those exercises that release like stored trauma in our body as well. I'm not sure what it's called, but like I think there's hip opener exercises that help us release that in our hips and that area. That's something I'm hearing. But with the Eight of Pentacles, I feel like almost this energy of we need to really get to know our bodies deeper to be able to see what our intuition is telling you, because she's looking this way. I hope that makes sense. But also with the Fool card and the Two of Wands, I feel here, if this is not a new connection, I feel almost this energy of Spirit saying, if your anxiety is there, it's okay. It's okay to sometimes go into things with anxiety, but courage is where we go after something with anxiety and still do it even when we're shaking. So I feel here this energy, not like to make yourself scared or anything, but like this energy of, I'm going to take a walk towards this person. I'm going to gain some sense of a deeper connection to them, see where this goes with the Two of Wands, but also listen to my body at the same time. The Fool card is all about going into the unknown and taking a leap of faith. So I almost feel this energy of like, I don't know yet if this person is truly trustworthy, but I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to walk towards this with courage, and I'm going to jump into the endless possibilities, because sometimes love is a risk and sometimes we don't know what we're getting out of it. But I almost feel this energy with the Two of Wands to observe them and observe how your body is feeling, because she's looking into this thing there. So I almost feel this energy, not observe them in a state of like anxiousness and observing their every move, no, but I mean like observe them. Do they give off red flags? Do they say things that make you feel unsafe? Or is it just our own anxiety? Or is it our past like being triggered? Or like it's important to know which one it is. So then you're going to have your answer. But also, I take this as like, look at it a little bit longer. And I think we almost have to walk the path to know, because this Justice card with the two paths here kind of remind me of like making a choice, crossroads. So it's almost like sometimes we need to walk the path to be able to see and make an informed choice, if that makes sense. So is this connection love or lust, spirit guides of pile ones? We have the Knight of Swords. So yeah, I guess this is definitely a past life connection. We have the 10 of Wands. But it's really important as you are in this connection to pour into yourself, to not forget yourself. It's really important while you are gaining a deeper connection to your body and yourself, to pour into you and to do things that make you feel like you have a deeper connection to yourself. To not compare yourself to others, or if you do, try to find the root of that with all the things I mentioned of the sacral chakra energies. If you feel drawn to getting Reiki healings or drawn to dealing with the past of what physically happened to deal with this energy, I would really recommend that, because it can help you greatly, pouring into you and not forgetting you, and building up your self-confidence again, building up that space of safety within your body and safety within yourself with the Queen of Wands. Because the Queen of Wands exudes this sensuality and this confidence and this courageousness with this leopard here. But I'm also hearing wisdom. So the wisdom of our body in some way. And I don't know, to me this is giving me very sacral chakra vibes with the orange here. So gaining a deeper connection to yourself can help you discern whether this is anxiety from the past coming up, or whether it is this person doing things and there's some kind of distortion of truth. Okay, I'm really sorry Spirit is not giving me a straight answer. I sometimes can't control the messages that come out. But let me try get a straight answer from Spirit, because I feel like that's what you came here for. So Spirit, can we please get some of a straight answer about this connection, please? Because we didn't answer the question. Can we know more about the connection, and if it is more of a love connection or more of a lust connection? We have the 10 of Materials, which is the 10 of Pentacles. We have the Hermit. We have the 8 of Emotions, which is the 8 of Cups. We have the Chariot. We have the Devil card. We have the Hierophant. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Wands and the Magician. So I just want to clarify the devil quickly. Is the devil the past or this current connection? I just want to make sure. We have the Three of Wands, the Knight of Wands. Okay. So what I do feel here from your cards is to get a well-informed answer, because we have the Eight of Swords at the back of the deck. To get a well-informed answer where we're not kind of just making it off of assumption, to get a well-informed answer following these steps that Spirit gave is going to help you greatly to know whether this connection is for you or not, okay? Rather than just making it from a blinded place where we make a decision that is well-informed, okay? I almost feel this energy of getting to know this person, seeing if there are red flags, and with the Hermit card, this deep internal thinking, okay? And what I feel from this is when we think deeply about this and we really observe the situation, our higher self with the Hierophant here can really tell us what is up, what we want to create here with the Magician card. And with the Three of Wands here, I see this as the devil is not maybe this person, but more so how we take the path with the Three of Wands. What I mean by this is, let's say we are getting to know this person, for example. If you do not feel comfortable with doing things in a fast manner here with the Knight of Wands, then don't do it. Set boundaries. And it's funny because when I started your reading, I first shuffled your tarot deck and then the Queen of Swords was at the back. But then I started pulling cards. I didn't take notice of it. So I feel here it's really important to know what your boundaries are and how you take the path. How you take the path will determine the outcome. Okay? I don't mean that in a bad way. I just mean this in a way of, if your body is telling you, okay, I can't, sleep with this person on the first date because I don't feel comfortable with that. I don't trust them yet. I don't have a deep connection to them yet. It's not saying if you do something bad will happen. It's more so saying if your body doesn't feel comfortable with that, listen to your body. Okay, if I see, okay, I don't really feel comfortable sleeping with this person just like this. They must first get me comfortable, be all lovey-dovey with me. I don't like this and I don't like this. And listening to your body, I don't like it hard and fast like this. Okay, I need to listen to my body and set some boundaries and have a different way of creating the scenario. Or I don't like when this person touches me here because it brings back past trauma or shame. Or I don't like when people criticize my body, so I'm not going to have a partner that criticizes my body. If they do that once, that is my boundary and I'm walking away. The Chariot here is all about taking our power back. And I feel in this case with the Eight of Cups, it's almost like taking our power back can help us know whether we should walk away from the situation or not with the Hermit card. And I feel here the devil is not the actual person, but the path we take and how we take that path. And with the Ace of Wands, I feel this is sexual, and the Knight of Wands, sexual. So I see this as okay, if I don't feel comfortable being with this person intimately right now, listening to my body and setting that boundary and then observing their reaction. Is their reaction angry when I set a boundary? Is their reaction understanding and compassionate? How are they reacting to that? And that's going to tell you exactly about a person's character, their actions. When we set a boundary, when we take back our power with the Chariot here and observing them. That is the energy I feel here. So Spirit doesn't want to give me a straight answer today of whether this is just love or lust. And I'm really sorry because I expected to get a straight answer, but sometimes I can't control what messages come out from our ancestors and our guides. But I almost feel here your guides want you to just give it a chance and observe. Okay? And I feel here, don't observe too much where you're in your head and that anxiety is getting to you, because sometimes when we observe too much or think too much, it's like we just get in our head and we overthink. I almost feel here, create a deeper connection to your body, and your body's intuition is going to tell you. And like, let's say if you have been with this person a long time and you do feel comfortable and safe with them in sex and things like that, and they don't make you feel like any type of way, like how does this person treat you? Does this person, is this person romantic with you before then? Are they romantic after? And if not, is it like a genuine thing, or is it just them being that way? Or is it like them almost seeing it as like control over your body? Like, observe the way they act around you. That's the message I see. But also ask your higher self to show you the truth. That's the message I see here. And I almost feel this energy of like, okay, if they have been with you for long and you've been together in that way, asking yourself questions like, how does my body feel when I'm around them? Do I feel like they're making an effort to show me love? Do I feel like, okay, this person is loyal, they're genuine by their actions? I feel here looking at their actions, not looking at the spiritual, because usually when we look at a person, we'd want to look at the spiritual first and find out, okay, are they loyal? Ask out tarot cards maybe. That's me. But anyways, I feel this is more of a physical answer. Does that make sense? So I see this as like looking in the physical and seeing, how does this person treat me? How do they act around me? Do they give me kisses? Do they give me love? Do they make me feel special? Like looking at the physical acts. And that is going to be your answer here, and is going to help you take your power back with the Chariot from any situations or circumstances that made you feel like you didn't have a choice over the situation, if that makes sense. So what I mean by this is, if any injustices happen to you, it's almost like going to take your power back from that situation. Or if people were really mean to you and made you feel bad about yourself, creating a deeper connection to your body and treating yourself differently is almost going to fill those gaps or holes cracks within our foundation, and help us take our power back to really have that deep connection with our sensuality in a healthy way. So this is your reading, my pile number ones. I really hope that this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number twos. If you chose the Strawberry Obsidian Crystal, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at, is this connection love or lust? This is going to be a juicy, fun reading just for fun today. So please only take what resonates, leave the rest. And also please know this may include some 18 plus messages, so if you're not over the age of 18, please click off this reading. I'm going to first pull oracle cards on camera, and then I'm going to pull your tarot cards after. But before I get into your reading, I do have a small favor to ask from you. The last 3 months, 78% of people who watch my channel didn't subscribe. So if you've ever liked any of the videos I've posted and you like this channel, can you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button? It helps my channel more than you know, and the bigger the channel gets, the more content I can create and put out to you guys. I'd also like to thank those that have been here from the beginning, supporting. Thank you for all your support, all your love, and thank you to those that have subscribed within the past few days. Thank you for all your support, and enjoy this reading. Okay, spirit guides of my pile number 2s. Spirit guides of my pile number 2s. May we please look into their romantic connection, and if this connection is a connection of love or lust. Is this connection a connection of love or lust? We have celestial alignment. And we have worthiness. Okay. At the back of the deck, we have soul forgiveness. Okay, spirit guides of my pile number 2s. Is this connection love or lust? Is this connection love or lust? We have trust. And we have contentment. At the back of the deck, we have go with the flow. Spirit guides of my pile number 2s. Is this connection love or lust? We have I'm sorry with defenselessness, riding past wrongs, and uprooting. Is this connection love or lust? We have spontaneous awakening, the blue flame, activation and integration time. At the back of the deck, we have the great severing with Mars energy, anger, conflict, and softening to love. So I'm just going to make sure the oracle cards are straight on camera, and then I want to pull some tarot cards to just see some more information so I can give you a proper answer, my pile number 2s. Okay, so let's take a look at the tarot cards we have, and I want to get a little bit more information. Okay, so spirit guides of pile 2s. Is this connection love or lust? We have the 2 of swords. We have the 9 of cups. Is this connection love or lust? We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups. Is this connection love or lust? We have the 6 of Cups. So I just want to organize these cards properly. Okay, is this connection love or lust? We have the 4 of Swords. We have the 9 of Wands. And we have the High Priestess. At the back of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. So straight away with the past showing up with the 6 of Cups, and that back of the deck card we had with Mars energy, anger, blah, 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 blah. That gives me the vibe that some of you have experienced maybe like a lot of anger from a person in the past, either romantic or someone in the past that has hurt you and made you feel like maybe we can't trust people. Like it seemed to be a great challenge for you with the Nine of Wands, and I think it still replays on your mind with the Four of Swords here, like where it's like we're not really sure if we can make a choice to go towards someone or not. And this kind of challenge from the past has created, with the Four of Swords, this kind of mental feeling of like, can we trust the person? Can we open up to them? And with the I'm sorry card, righting past wrongs, maybe some of you didn't receive apologies from people in the past that have hurt you and have made you feel like, okay, can I trust people? Can I let them in or not? That type of energy. And I feel like it's almost like this feeling of healing from that, if that makes sense. And with the Celestial Alignment card, I definitely feel this connection is aligned to you in some way, because if I'm not mistaken, this lady here, I can't remember her story, but I know she kind of shows up in the heavens or something like that. And to me, if I'm looking at a heavenly card, this gives me the vibe that maybe this person has a pure soul, that it's okay to open up and trust them, because even here, like noticing the body language of this card and the context of our question, is this love or lust? We see her kind of opening the side of her dress here and showing the side of her body, but it's in a way where she feels comfortable. And we notice here her heart shining out and a rainbow behind her. So this gives me the vibe that this connection is open and trustworthy, and it's not like this feeling of like, okay, someone's going to take advantage of me, someone's going to hurt me, because with that card softening to love at the back of the deck, it's like this feeling of this connection aligns to you. This connection may be more of a love connection than a lust connection. And there may be emotional vulnerability within this connection where we feel safe to show different parts of ourselves, as we see her showing herself here, but not fully. So it gives me this vibe that this person has a pure soul. This connection aligns to you. You can trust this connection. And you are worthy of having a beautiful connection where you can soften to that love, where it's not like someone is hurting you, okay? And I see the I'm sorry card as like a message from your guides that we're so sorry you had to go through those things in the past. And if it's not in the past, then maybe past life things. Or if you don't relate to that, then I guess this may not be your pile. But the feeling I'm getting here is something happened in the past that made you feel like you can't trust people, or made you feel like, okay, what if they're going to hurt me the same? What if I'm going to have the same challenges? And with the High Priestess here, I feel this is my pile of people that are really empathic, that can feel energies and feel people's intentions. So it's important to also trust your intuition. In accordance to my answer, I feel this is a yes love connection more than lust, but it's also important to trust your own intuition with the High Priestess here. What is your intuition telling you about this person? Because I see that you can read people like a book, my pile number twos. You're very, very intuitive and empathic, and you can feel people's intentions and if their heart is in the right place. And as you trust your intuition, you're going to have spirit show you like, okay, you can go for this or no, you know what I mean? But it's almost like your intuition will give you some kind of awakening where you're like, yes or no. You get what I mean? And with the Four of Swords, I kind of feel here maybe asking your guides to show you in a dream or to sleep on the answer and feel it out. And feel out the energies. Like when you're with this person, do they make you feel safe? Do they make you feel worthy? Do they show signs of being trustworthy? Do they show signs of being genuine? I really feel this choice will lead you to contentment with the Nine of Cups, but also the contentment card. I feel this connection can bring you a lot of peace and can bring you a lot of this feeling of opening up to love and going with the flow and kind of just going towards this. And I feel like the love may actually heal something in the past, or heal something where you're able to feel worthy of love and like not question it. Do you get what I mean? Almost this feeling of like, I'm gonna make a choice to go towards this. You know, I can't control another person's actions, but I can observe them and I can look at their traits and determine, are they trustworthy? Are they genuine by their actions and what they're showing me? But also, is my intuition telling me yes? Is my intuition telling me no? You know, that type of vibe. And then once you make that choice, going towards it with trust and going towards it open-hearted and not closing off your heart to this connection. And even if there are challenges, we can deal with them. You know, that type of energy. With the Knight of Cups here, I really feel this person is someone that wears their heart on their sleeve. Someone that wants to offer you some kind of love. And I feel the energy here from Spirit, like a yes, a go ahead, like yes, you're worthy of this connection. Yes, you're worthy of love. And this connection can give you a lot of love. And I do feel like this person has pure intentions towards you. And I do feel like this is a connection you can trust and open up to. But it's also important to trust your own intuition as well. So that is the energy I see here. Let me pull some more tarot cards and see if we can get any other information from Spirit. So is this connection something they can open up to? Is this connection love or lust? For my pile twos, we have the Seven of Wands. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Moon. Is this connection love or lust? We have the Tower. Okay. So what I do feel from this is, with the Seven of Wands, it's kind of like this feeling of the challenges from the past have almost made us feel like we have to defend ourselves or have to protect ourselves in some way from love in some way. Because, you know, when we have trust issues, it's like hard to know whether we should open up or not, if we can trust a person or not. And with the Seven of Wands here, I feel like there's almost this feeling or this message here. It's okay to have your defenses up, because those defenses, that shell around you, is meant to protect you. But when we look at a shell and the inside, like, it's usually a sea snail that's in the inside of the shell, and they use the shell to protect themselves. And it's okay to have that protection mode up when we're still getting to know a person, or when we have some trauma associated to it, because it just allows us to give some time to discern the energies. And I see the message here to open up little by little. As this person shows you physical signs here with all these pentacle cards, As this person shows you physical signs, like yes, they're trustworthy, their actions are showing me consistency, their actions are showing me we can walk this path and go towards this, we can create a connection with this person, a physical connection with this person. It's like, as you observe them and as you observe the actions, it's also going to show you a little bit into, like, yes, this is for me, no, this is not for me. However, I do feel this is someone you can trust, but I also feel the message from Spirit, me just saying that, may not give you all the feeling of like, okay, I can do this. It may be important for you to also observe the connection physically and this person's actions. As we have so many earth cards, the earth relates to physical. And Spirit wants you to observe in moments of conflict, in moments of challenge, how does this person work with you with the Three of Pentacles? Do they work with you to create solutions to the challenges? When you have conflicts, are there apologies? Is there this feeling of this person takes responsibility for their actions? How do they treat you physically? How do they talk to you? And that is also something to note that is going to give you more of an answer that allows you to trust your intuition and allows you to know, like, yes, this is for me, no, this is not. The Seven of Wands here tells me it's okay to have your defenses up. It's okay to discern, because that discernment is going to help you know. But also don't be closed off to love. Open up little by little as you see physical signs of this person and their actions. And I'm hearing a quote my therapist said to me a few years ago, like when I was really going through the motions of healing and when I was going to therapy. I feel like I'm at the point now where it's not necessary for me anymore, but at that time I was processing a lot of things that happened to me. And she said, you know, when you've gone through things, it's hard to trust a person. You almost have your defenses up. But sometimes when we have our defenses up, it's not putting us into a receptive state of intuition. Because with our intuition, we need to be in a receptive state. We need to feel out the energies. But also, she said to me, sometimes looking at signs of a person being dishonest and untrustworthy can help us, like looking at the red flags, the physical red flags can help us discern, like, yes, this is right, no, this is not right. But also, our subconscious emotions here with the Moon card and the Tower and the things that happen to our past can influence our answer, where we're not really sure, like, if this is our subconscious mind and our trauma and the things that kind of fell apart in our life telling us this, or if it's our intuition. So I feel here not only just trusting your intuition, but also looking at physical signs of, the quote was, don't look for signs of if this person is untrustworthy, if they have red flags. You know, look at those signs. It's also great to see the other side of it. But my therapist told me, when you're meeting a person and when you're getting to know them, when you're like really building a connection with them with the Three of Pentacles, I feel this is a connection to be built. I feel like this person is the type of person you want to build a connection with, not just jump into it. You know what I mean? And when we start to really build trust with a person, we need to look at what signs are they showing me that they are trustworthy, instead of looking at the other side always. Sometimes we need to look at, what is this person showing me that, yes, they're trustworthy. I'll give you some examples. Let's say you meet a person and they're showing signs that they're trustworthy by being completely honest with you in the beginning already. And like saying, you know, I went through this and I went through that, and it's really hard for me to trust people because of this and this? Can we take things slow and really build a friendship first, really get to know each other first? That's a good sign if the person's honest with you from the beginning. Or let's say, you're starting to get to know a person, and I guess for not all of you, this is getting to know them, but like, let's say as you're building a connection with someone and they do little things for you that show you they're trustworthy, like maybe when they're about to be intimate with you, maybe they ask for your consent. I know that's a normal thing that should be asked, but like, it's also something to observe because some people don't respect our bodies. It's important to observe, does this person respect my body when we're with each other intimately? Are they trying to take things slow with me? What signs are they showing me that they are trustworthy? You get what I mean? And that is the energy I see here. However, for my answer, I feel yes, this person's trustworthy because I feel they're the type to take things slow and to really get to know you first before just jumping into it. It's almost like building a connection together. And I feel like this is the type of person that has a pure soul, that has a trustworthy presence. However, Spirit is saying for you to really know, like, if I can trust with this person and feel secure with this person, it's important to look at the signs and to get your own answer as well, so that you can feel safe in the connection and you can feel content with opening up to the love and opening up your heart again. But like I said, open up slowly but surely. It's okay to have some boundaries up at the beginning. It's okay to have that kind of defense protection mode up in the beginning, but open up slowly but surely when you see signs of, yes, this person's trustworthy and I can open up to them. So my answer is yes, like I said, but also look at that. So this was your reading. Like I said, the answer is yes. It is love. It's more love than lust, because I'm not even really seeing lust cards here. It's more so that energy of building a connection. So this is more love. That's my answer here. So this is your reading, my pile number 2s. I really hope that this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number 3s. If you chose this amethyst crystal, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at, is this connection love or lust? So this is going to be a fun, juicy read, just for fun to kind of see what shows up. And please note that this may include some 18 plus messages. So if you are not over the age of 18, please click off this reading. This reading's not for you. And please also only take what resonates, leave the rest, because this is a general reading. And before we start your reading, I do have a small favor to ask from you. So the last 3 months, 78% of people who watch my channel didn't subscribe. So if you've ever liked any of the videos I've posted and you like this channel, can you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button? It helps my channel more than you know, and the bigger the channel gets, the more content I can create and put out to you guys. I'd also like to thank those that have subscribed within the past few days and those that have been here from the beginning. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all your support, all your love. I'm so grateful and enjoy the reading. So I'm first going to add oracle cards, pull some oracle cards on camera, and then I'm going to pull your tarot cards after. So let's see what shows up. So spirit guides of my pile number 3s. Spirit guides of my pile number 3s, may we please look into their romantic connection? And the question, is this connection love or lust? We have here soul forgiveness. We have harvest. We have an extra card. I just want to see what it is. Masks. So I'm not going to add it in because I don't have space here, but it's just to let me know a little bit more. Okay. So I'm just, like picking up the oracle cards, and I didn't bump my crystal off the table, but pile number 1's crystal just fell off all of a sudden. So some of you may be from pile 1, or some of you may have been drawn to pile 1. Okay. I don't know why the crystal just fell off on its own, but that's maybe a sign. Okay, so spirit guides of my pile number 3s, may we please look into their romantic connection, and if this is a connection of love or lust. We have inner knowing, we have communication, we have an extra card wanting to come out with dive deep, and patience at the back of the deck. So let's see the other oracle cards. Spirit guides of pile 3s, may we please look into, is this connection a connection of love or lust for pile 3? We have Star Keeper with Cosmic Ancestors, seed the light by staying grounded. So your ancestors are giving these messages, and you got the love with Hadarian energy, codependency, and boundaries. At the back of the deck, we have Earth School with life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. So I'm just going to make sure these cards are organized on camera, and then I'm going to pull tarot cards for you. And it is 11:22 on the clock as we speak. Okay, my pile number 3. So what I do feel straight away here is this may be more of a love connection than a lust connection. But your ancestors are asking you to trust your own inner knowing as well, with my answer as well. What is your intuition telling you? What is your inner knowing telling you? But you're going to receive messages from your ancestors here, and your intuition when you are in a grounded place. So don't look at what your intuition is telling you in a space of anxiety, in a space of fear, in a space of not knowing. Really ground yourself, and that is going to allow you to receive messages from the light, from your ancestors, and from not like a low vibrational place where it's like misleading you. So that's the energy I see here. And it's almost like when you stay grounded, you can receive messages from your ancestors and from the light, from your higher self, that allow you to really understand what your intuition is telling you, but also allow you to really step through this door here with this person and really trust in yourself. Okay? But what I do see here is the advice from Spirit as you gain intuition on this. The advice is to really dive deep within your subconscious mind and to figure out, okay, maybe my subconscious mind, maybe things in the past can almost like mislead me and make me think it's my intuition. So really be discerning of it. Really be discerning of it. Really be patient with your intuition, with an answer. Give yourself time to come up with an answer, but also patiently walk into this connection, build a connection with this person, grow flowers of love with this person first, and take it slow with all the earth energy we see here with the flowers. Take it slow. Even this turtle or tortoise, I don't know. I'm just doing the reading. But anyways, like, take it slow with this person and really get to know this person on a deep level. And as you get to know this person and as you communicate more with them, as you build a connection with them and grow and plant flowers of love with them, those flowers take a while to grow with the harvest card. Allowing those flowers to grow first before we have our answer. Getting to know the person a little bit before we have our answer. You know what I mean? And really looking at the signs of, do I feel safe with this person? Do I feel like I can tell this person something? Communication may be an important factor in this connection. Setting boundaries, communicating your needs, things like that. Because what I feel here from me reading this energy is this is more of a love connection, and this is a blessing from your ancestors. But in order to get the full spectrum of our answer and not a half answer, we may need to communicate our needs, communicate some boundaries, communicate some things so that we're on the same page with this person. So for example, let's say you have a person in your past that hurt you and you're finding it hard to trust. What is going to allow you to trust this person? What traits do you need in a partner that are going to allow you to trust this person? Because I'm hearing this person may love you, but are they giving you what they are they giving you what you need? And if not, how can we communicate that and patiently allow them to build trust with us and build safety with us? Okay. For example, let's say another example. Let's say you're getting to know this person. It doesn't have to be like this, but this is just an example. Let's say you're getting to know this person and you kind of want to take it slow with them. Communicate that to them. Be honest with them and see what their reaction is. And that's going to tell you a little bit about a person, but also see what happens after you communicate with them and be patient with that. Or let's say, this person loves to buy you gifts, but maybe your love language is words of affirmations and you're not feeling entirely loved in the connection. Communicate that. Set boundaries. Let's say you don't want to be intimate with this person until you've taken it slow and really getting to know them. Communicate that, set a boundary and see what their reaction is. And see what their actions are after that, and kind of be patient for your answer to get a full rounded answer. Because I do feel like this is a blessing from your ancestors and this is a connection of more love than lust. However, in order to create a healthy connection with this person, we may need to make sure we're not coming from a place of hurt from our past and projecting it onto the person, but we're also not, how do I put this in words? Also not honoring our own needs, our own boundaries, because that's going to not give you your full answer, if that makes sense. So this is what I see here. Let me pull some tarot cards. So spirit guides of my pile 3s. We already have a card. We have the world card. Okay. Spirit guides. I don't know why I'm tasting food all of a sudden. Does this person like to cook? Do you like to eat together? I don't know. I'm tasting food. And it's making me hungry. Spirit guides of my pile 3s. Is this a connection of love or lust? Is this a connection? We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Two of Wands. And we have the Ten of Wands. So I just want to make sure I have enough space for these cards. With the Wheel of Fortune here, I do feel like something about this meeting was fated in some way. There is a purpose for this connection, and there are some lessons to be learned in this connection. Not bad lessons, but lessons that help our soul evolve and grow. Okay, and it's kind of like maybe there's some things this person needs to teach you about love. I do feel like this is more of a love connection because we're not even getting any sexual cards. We're more so getting cards that tell me this person's trustworthy, But with the Knight of Pentacles, the advice here from Spirit is, in order to be fully satisfied with your answer and with your intuition, we need to take it slow with this person. We need to observe if they're consistent, because this Two of Wands man is looking down here. And since it's next to this card, I'm seeing it as like observing the person. I know it's not usually what the Two of Wands represents, but I see it in this case observing the person and their actions. And are they consistent with you? Are they communicating with you? Are they doing this? Are they meeting your needs? Are they fulfilling your love languages? And are they respecting your boundaries? We need to look at the consistent actions of this person, and that is going to help you fully be satisfied with your answer. Because I may tell you this is a love connection, but you need to also have your own answer, is what I'm hearing from your ancestors, to help you feel safe and secure within this connection. Really take it slow with this person. Really get to know this person. And I feel this is going to be a connection like earth. We plant the seeds and we water them and they grow, and we allow them to grow. And not trying to dig up the plant to see if it's grown, but allowing it and having patience for it to grow. With the World card and the Ten of Wands, I'm hearing the song Bag Lady by Erykah Badu. So I'm feeling some things from the past you've been holding on to emotionally, maybe ending in this connection. And I'll tell you why. So let's say, for example, this is just an example, doesn't have to be real. Let me give my own example, okay? So I had a previous connection where the person cheated on me so many times. And I don't know, it was my first love connection. I was young and dumb to go back to them, but I was kind of just in that state of being a little bit naive and a little bit too over trusting of people. And then after that relationship, I went into a phase where I was not trusting anyone. I went from one extreme of like being too trusting and being naive to a person that didn't genuinely appreciate me, to being too discerning and not opening myself up to love. But it was my own process of healing that I had to go through, because I was single for like 2-3 years before I got into another relationship, and I still had trouble opening up because of what happened in the past. And what I learned from the previous connection is that loyalty is really important for me. Each person has different needs in a connection, and a connection may be full of love, but are they giving you what you need? And for me, I learned that I need a loyal partner. I need someone that's genuine, that's trustworthy, that's honest. And that is my need. And that is a non-negotiable for me. And that's what I learned from the previous connection. And I learned some other lessons as well, but it doesn't have to do with anything I'm seeing here. So when I got into a new connection with my partner, I had so much of this trauma of being cheated on that in like the first year of our connection, it was a healthy connection. It's still a healthy connection, but there was no signs of red flags or anything with my person. But like, I was so traumatized by that previous connection and holding on to that emotional baggage that it was hard for me to trust and open up, and that I would like always worry and be like, is this the right connection for me? This person's showing signs of being trustworthy, but is this the right connection for me? What if I'm just not seeing signs of this? Or what if they do this to me? What if this? But then later on, as I got to really know this person and, took it slow and built a connection with them on a stable foundation of trust, build trust with this person, then I really came to the conclusion that, okay, this person's honest. They don't lie to me. They're honest with me. They show me signs that they're trustworthy. When we're out in public, they don't look at other girls. They don't, I've been to parties with him where he hasn't, flirted with other girls. Girls have flirted with him before and he's rejected them. So all those signs and that consistent build up of the connection of us being together for almost 2 years, I'm not at that point yet where I can like be like, yeah, like I'm gonna marry this person. Yes, I want to marry this person, but I'm not at that point yet where I can be like, how do I put this in words? So sometimes we really need to get to know a person and build a consistent trust with them, build a safe, secure connection with them. And sometimes when we've experienced emotional baggage, we need to see consistent signs of this person is for us before we can truly know, before we can fully be satisfied with our answer. And that is what I mean here. So as this person shows you consistency, it's going to build trust, and it's going to show you, okay, over a period of a year of being together, this person's been completely honest. This person has values that are similar to yours. This person gives you love. This person respects your boundaries. This person communicates with you, and it's going to show you signs of, yes, this is for me, or no, this is not for me. And that is the message I see here from Spirit. So I kind of went off on my own tangent of my own things, but sometimes when we experience things like that, it can be really hard to trust and open up because we carry that emotional pain with us. And sometimes we're scared it happens again. But in order for us to create that foundation of love, there needs to be consistency. And that is the message I see here. And that was my example to just show you my own example of it. Okay, so let me pull some more tarot cards. Is this a connection of love or lust? You know, my pal ones, I still feel this is a connection of love, but I guess the advice from your ancestors is to really take it slow with the person and be patient. We have the High Priestess. I guess in this case, your intuition is going to tell you through seeing signs of this person and seeing how they treat you. We have the Seven of Cups. So make sure your intuition is not coming from a place of illusion and a place of like fear. Okay, make sure it's coming from a genuine place of, yes, my intuition is telling me this. Because sometimes we think like our anxiety is our intuition, or sometimes it's an illusion, and it's like replaying that in our own mind. And I hear it's important to heal from the things from the past that allow you to really know for sure. Because sometimes when we come from a place of our own baggage, it's hard to see between the lines of anxiety, intuition, illusion, and intuition. And what I will tell you from my own experience is intuition is not going to make you feel worried. Intuition's not going to make you feel stressed or anxious or put you in this thought loop, because I've been down that road before of thinking it's my intuition, but it was really my anxiety and an illusion I was creating in my own mind. The mind does that to help us feel safe and secure. The mind really kind of builds its own conclusions to make itself feel safe, but if it's not helping us, it's not helping us, and we need to be aware of it. Okay, so that is a message I see here. I'm not saying you are coming from an illusion, but I'm saying it's important to discern whether it is your past energies coming up or it is actual intuition, because intuition is more silent, it's more gentle, it's more like one word, or it's not like a full sentence of things, you know. It's not gonna put you on this road of trying to investigate things, you know what I mean? It's really gonna be an answer that is just simple and to the point and going to make you feel calm, not uneasy. You get what I mean? And then we have the 5 of Pentacles here. So I really feel it's important to look at what you lacked from the past connections and really nurture that past version of yourself for healing, to balance yourself out, so that we can come from a place of love and intuition, but also I think it's going to be very healing for you to nurture that part of yourself that never received what you needed, and to take note of the emotional support or physical things or emotional things you didn't receive in the past that added to this feeling of pain that you're carrying. So for example, let's say using my example, I need a person that's loyal, and that is my emotional need in a relationship. I need a person that is honest. It's important to take a look at what you need, what you haven't received, and try to give that to yourself, but also try to look for a partner that gives you that, or communicate that with your partner so that they're aware of what you need. You get what I mean? And that's going to help you really build trust and safety with this person. And as they nurture that part of you that never received it, it can be very healing. Okay, so I see the important thing here is communication. Any more info about this connection, Spirit Guides? We have the Page of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the 6 of Swords. We have the 9 of Cups. We have the Sun card. And at the back of the deck, we have the Strength card. So my answer is this is more of a love connection, because I don't even see any sexual cards here. I don't see any nasty energies here at all. But like, I see the message here is it's important to have a partner that meets those emotional needs of what you need. Okay, it's really important to communicate with them. It's really important to build a stable foundation with this person. And with the 6 of Swords here, I see this energy of like, you're in this transitional place of leaving the past behind, but also moving towards a new journey. And sometimes it can be a little bit scary stepping into the unknown and trusting a person, especially when we're in that transitional stage of healing. Okay, but as you move into this, build a connection with this person, build a playful connection with this person, even build a friendship with this person if you have to. Because I feel like this connection is going to be very playful, or it is very playful. It's very much fun. It's very genuine with the Knight of Cups. This person really wears their heart on their sleeve for you, and they genuinely do love you, or they genuinely do like you, and it's more love than lust. And I think when you can really allow yourself to not only build a love with this person, but build a friendship with them as well at the same time, I think this person can really bring you a lot of joy in your life. And I'm not talking about this energy of like, I'm looking for this person to bring me joy, but more so experiencing joy together, experiencing this childlike wonder together, experiencing playfulness, joking, laughing. That's really going to build your connection up, and it's going to show you that I think this person is trustworthy and safe to open up to, and I think this person could bring in a lot of strength into your life and could almost be your rock and your support system for your heart that is still healing. However, it's also important to trust your own intuition. Add it on to my answer, and to take it slow with this person and really feel out the energies and really build a connection with them, really build a friendship with them as well, not just love, and communicate your needs, communicate your boundaries. This is definitely a blessing from your ancestors, that's I will say, and I definitely do see a lot of love here, but it's also That is my answer, but it's also important you come up with your own answer. So this is the message I see here. Yes, this is a love connection, not a lust connection. And that is your reading for today, my pile number 3s. I really hope that this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye!